friends, hello, welcome back. Hopefully everyone is having a lovely Monday. If your team's in the playoffs, probably an even lovelier Monday unless they play on Tuesday. The NHL playoffs are starting today, and we have quite the bracket shaping up here. Now, what we're going to be doing today is just a little NHL 22 sim. Gonna see what EA thinks as far as which team is going to win the Stanley Cup. I tell you what, I don't know what EA thinks. I think early prediction. Let's hear the predictions, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, comment section. Who you guys think's winning the Stanley Cup this year? I have, and this is a very not well thought out decision. I just thought, well, actually, there's always logic behind it, but I ain't gonna say I went extensively into it. You know, this year we didn't do it. Sometimes we do an NHL bracket challenge to go extensively into it. You know, do a lot of research on all the teams and stuff, the matchups. This year, not so much. But I am pulling for the Carolina Hurricanes. Best defense in the league this year from a statistical standpoint, a very solid offense. I just like that combination. I think it's a team that's built for playoffs. And I think the Carolina Hurricanes are going to make some noise this season. Go out there and win the Stanley Cup. As far as the NHL 22 is concerned, who do I think they got winning the cup? I think, you ready? Early prediction. I'm going to say, yeah, because it's a video game. We're going to say, yeah, Toronto's going to win the Stanley Cup. That's right. Go video game. Game 1, Calgary gonna drop to the Nashville Predators. I tell you what I really like. I got on the NHL website today, and at the top of the screen, you know, little scoreboard, as per the usual, it's like, oh, Boston's playing Carolina, Toronto's playing the Tampa Bay Lightning. But, and now Canadians may not be able to relate to this, but there was a big difference this year that just warmed my little heart. It said TV station, and it said ESPN. And it said ESPN2, and it said TNT, and it said TBS, and I can't tell you how much I am so happy that that TV deal happened with the NHL. It's game changing. There was last year, first round, second round, you couldn't watch hockey games in the United States if you didn't have premium cable channels. The channels that used to be on, again, if you're Canadian, trying to put it in perspective, is, I don't even know what kind of TSNs they are. Imagine there being like a TSN Plus and you don't get that or something. That's what NBC Sports Network was, or NBC Sports Network Plus, or NBC Sports Network 2. There were channels like that the games run. They're not channels that everybody didn't get. Now if you have basic cable, everybody gets ESPN, everybody gets ESPN2, and it's such a big deal for the United States as far as hockey's concerned, because it opens more eyes. People watch hockey on ESPN and watch on ESPN2. That's a common channel that people just tune into instead of, again, an NBC Sports Network that wasn't really something that people turn on just casually to watch sports, but they'll casually watch sports on that. So it opens the eyes, or it opens the NHL to more viewers, and I just love that for the growth of the game. So it makes me so happy to see stuff like that. Nonetheless, Calgary is just steamrolling Dallas right now, and that is not going to change. Florida, what a season they had, but they got themselves a big steep hill, or competition. I shouldn't say hill because they're winning the series right now. Competition in those Washington Capitals. Kings, I'm still a little bit shocked by the Kings making a plus, but good for them. Kings Edmonton, what was the other? Can they shock the Edmonton Oilers in the first round? Tampa is down 2-1 to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm telling you, this game is going to love them. Colorado down a game to the Predators. Predators, the wild card here, gonna split or even that series up. Calgary's got the first, or the chance to be the first team to exit the first round. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna drop one game to the Dallas Stars. Boston, that's our Stanley Cup favorites. EA, you better not let those guys fall in the first round over there in Carolina. 2-1 series, and LA's got a chance to pull ahead here. They're not gonna. Series gonna be split. We got a lot of even matchups right now. From the most part, I mean, we ain't really seen a sweep. We ain't seen 3-1s. A lot of 2-2 series. There's another one right there. Here we go. Calgary, another chance to close out the series, and they won't. Dallas continues to fight back. Florida, you want to jump ahead? Yes, they do. 3-2 series lead. Carolina, Boston. Boston's going to take game number 5. Carolina's in a must-win situation. The Minnesota must-win situation as well, and they're not. The St. Louis Blues will be the first team to exit the first round, beating up on them Blues. Toronto, will they follow suit? Will they upset the Tampa Bay? Well, you call it an upset. Tampa didn't have near as dominant of a season this year. It's still the Tampa Bay Lightning, though, to say the very least. Colorado, chance to close this series out against the Predators, and they won't. That'll be going to a Game 7. Dallas, 3-2. Need to win another one, and they will. They was down 3-0 in that series. All of a sudden, the series is tied. Florida gonna close the door on the Capitals. Carolina backs against the wall and they are gone in the first round. Our Stanley Cup predicted winners will not be going to the second round, but that was for real life. The video game, our team is still strong right now in Toronto and they're gonna go to the second round. Close the door on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Game 7 happening in New York, Pittsburgh there. That sounds like a classic. 3-3 series split again. Winner is walking to the second round. That'll be Calgary after just scaring everybody. Scaring the fans, getting Dallas fans' hopes up. They're going to close the door there. Pittsburgh and the Rangers. It's going to be the Rangers, going to be the Penguins. Here we go. Second round. Nashville versus St. Louis. Game number 1. It's going to go to the St. Louis Blues. You got the LA Kings, Calgary Flames. Told me at the beginning of the season we're going to see Kings Flames in the second round. I probably would have told you was crazy, but that is the beauty of sports. And the beauty of having a lot of parity in sports like the NHL. Anybody can make playoffs any given year, just like the Florida Panthers. It was just a matter of time, wasn't it? It had to be. It was a matter of time before this team just put it together. They had solid defensive pieces. They had a stud core on offense, Barkov, Huberdeau. They brought over the $10 million man and Sergei Bobrovsky, who struggled a couple years there. But you knew he was more than capable of going out there and putting together another Vezina caliber season. And if he gets hot in the playoffs, he can carry this team throughout the playoffs. Here we go, though. Rangers, Boston. Boston up 2-1 after game number 3. The Blues gonna not take a 3-1 lead. It's gonna be the Predators that bounce back. It's 2-2 once again. Kings, though. Kings looking to go out to the conference finals. The Cinderella story, if you will, lives on. Panthers 3-1. Bruins 3-1. A lot different looking score cards here, if you will, in the second round. Blues gonna jump out of that 3-2 series lead. Kings gotta close the door on the Flames. Kings go to the conference finals. The Toronto Maple Leafs need to bounce back. That's our predicted winner for this particular sim. They're gonna need to win themselves some games here. Here we go. Kings gonna close the door. Blues gonna close the door. Conference finals has been decided in the Western Conference. It's gonna be Kings. It's gonna be Blues. Will the Florida Panthers be the first team in the Eastern Conference to go to the finals? They will not. Toronto's gonna bounce back here. Boston, on the other hand, will not. Here we go. Toronto, Florida. It would be more than fitting if we seen a Toronto-Boston Conference Finals, and we have a chance to see it here today, and it's going to happen. It seems like that one team that just gets in Toronto's way. They're going to be in their way for the Stanley Cup Finals as well here if they want to get there. LA's going to jump out to that 1-0 lead. Boston, same story. Here we go. Game 2. Blues going to bounce back. Toronto going to do the same. Now they're going to say, let's go get the brooms out in Boston. Why not? Yeah. Toronto's going to get all the way to the conference finals and they're going to get broom jobs. Now they're going to bounce back. Here we go. I was just kidding. Toronto wanted to make things a little bit exciting. LA's going to jump out to the 3-2 series lead against the Blues. This could get a little spicy. Sounds like a classic NHL matchup from a decade ago. Kings, Boston could happen. Here we go. Blues, Kings, winners going to the finals. It's going to be the LA Kings. Boston, LA. First game's going to go to the LA Kings. I tell you what, this LA Kings team has been surprising teams. Boston going to bounce back. Here we go. Let's jump into this game. LA's got a chance to take a 3-1 series lead. Boston needs to fight back. Here we go. Period 1 done. Grundstrom on Omark. 3-3 after 2. Kopitar. Moverage. Where is the G, Quentin? There is no G in that name. Moverar. Taylor Hall, though, Gino. Patrice Bergeron as well. Bergeron getting up there in age, still putting it down out there, though. You got to respect that man and the way he plays. Pasternak with a shot on Pedersen. Not going to happen today. Carlo, not going to happen today. Game is still tied at 3 apiece. Third period. Boston needs to jump ahead here, and they're not. It's going to be the Kings. It's going to be Grundstrom. Second goal of the game. Playing really well. Boston. This is your home ice. You got to take this game. You go back to LA in game 6. Down 3. Down 3 would be game 5. Down 3-1 in game 5. They're not going to win it, though. LA is going to go out here and play Cinderella, if you will. And they're going to win the Stanley Cup. Here we go. Game 4. Or game 5. LA, you got 3 chances to close the door. Here we go. Coyle with the Gino. Dursey with the Gino. Period 2 is Boston. It looks like Boston's going to take game number 5 after that one. 3-goal lead. LA bouncing back. I don't say it yet. More with the goal on Omark. Power play Bruins. LA with the big kill off. LA bouncing back more with another one. He might just drop the Hattie in the third period yet. There's 10 minutes left. All LA needs is 1 goal, and Boston gets the huge, massive insurance goal there by Lazar. Johnny Quick couldn't quite stop that one. This one's going to go to the Boston Bruins. LA's got 2 more chances to win. Boston, do or die. Here we go. Let's do it. Game 6. This one's in Boston. I thought the last one was... No, this one's in Boston. I thought 5 was in Boston. 4 was in Boston. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. All right, Quentin Byfield. That's my man. Yeah. I like that. They pulled Omark in the first. Not a good look for the Bruins. They have to win this game, and they're pulling their starting netminder after 1. But here we go. 3 goals in a second. Paul Pasternak, the men that need to get these guys back into the game, trying to do their best to do so. It's not over yet. It might be over now. Kempe with the goal. LA 7-3. Boston bounce back power play goal. Brad Marchand. Power play again. Bruins. LA's going to stay up the power play. And there we go. Connor Brown downtown type 4-goal lead. LA's going to walk away with the Stanley Cup. Man, and they're just going to thump the Bruins, by the way. They're going to drop a 10-burger here just about. 9-4. Bruins going to drop to the LA Kings. Kings going to win the Stanley Cup, according to NHL 21. And look at the way Anze Kopitar played. You expect that out of your stud center there. 28 points, 7 goals, 21 assists. Marchand 24 points. Bergeron 23. Kempe killed it. I thought he was having a good postseason there. 21 points in 24 games played. Not too shabby there. Look at those Toronto Maple Leafs killing it though. Just couldn't get out of that final or conference finals. Nonetheless, according to EA, LA Kings walking around with the Stanley Cup. There you go, Patterson. Love to get his thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.